Now that we have the design open, what we want to go ahead and do is go into the baste function and baste the layers of fabric together. We're going to show you here the center one, because we want to baste a full square. All you have to do is press the start button and it will baste. This is a wonderful feature and I use this all the time. Because this keeps the fabric stable and it keeps the fabric layers from shifting. And all we have to do is X out of there. And now what we're going to do is we're going to do the actual baste that's going to hold the fabric layers together in the shape of the applique design. Now I'm using a red thread so that you can easily see what I'm doing. Now at this point, we're going to go into the set mode and we're going to turn off the upper thread sensor. This happens to be page 6 of 6 of the common set. And you can see where it says upper thread sensor, we're going to turn it off. Remember, if it's yellow and highlighted, that means that's the action you want to take. So we'll say OK. And at this point, using our presser foot button, we're going to press that. We're also going to lock the machine and we're going to remove the needle. In addition, what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and remove the thread. I like to totally remove the thread so that there's no question that it would be in there at all. And at this point it's asking for the red blade and I'm going to go ahead and put the red cutting blade in. It's so easy to just insert this, tighten the screw. I'm going to unlock the machine for safety purposes that we used it for, and now I'm ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and press the stop start button and we're going to start cutting. As you can see, this shape is very, very detailed. This is not something that would be easily done if you were going to use your applique scissors. Just as a note, there is stabilizer on the very bottom layer. We hooped the stabilizer and then we laid the fabric in the hoop and then stabilized it by doing our basting stitch. This is so much easier than trying to cut this little design using applique scissors. You know what? This is going beautifully. I just love the way this goes. And now it's asking us for the blue cutting blade. Again, we're going to lower the presser foot, we're going to lock the machine, and remove the red needle. At this point, we get the blue one, and as I said before, they're flat back for this machine and very easy to insert. In addition, if you were going to use one of the other embroidery machines, there are other ways to disable the upper thread sensor. You may want to talk to your district sales manager and find out about that. So we're going to unlock the machine and we're going to go ahead and we're going to be cutting with our blue cutting blade. It's wonderful that we have the ability to cut so many layers. As you can see, this is a very easy function. And you know what I always say? Offer them an alternative to hand applique. Show them how easy it is the artistic way. Now you can see how easy this is. I'm going to go ahead and move on, and through the magic of video, show you some other aspects. Them already cut, as you can see. And just to show you, I'll hold it here, maybe you could see it better there. Great. And just to show you one of the layers. Look how nice and clean that cut. Can you see that? Oh, I love that. Isn't that beautiful? I just love the way this works. Now I'm going to show you the finished project. I think you saw it once before, but let's take another look at it. Look how beautiful these butterflies turn out. Well, if you turn it right side up, probably will be even better. What do you think? Isn't this gorgeous? This was done by Valora. She did such a beautiful job. And, of course, you'll see more pictures of this as we go on. I do want to show you some other things. Now, a while back, in our last artistic webinar, we showed you the Hawaiian quilt that was done by Alba. And I wanted to show you how, through the layers, she was able to cut, and you could see in here her fabric. And the intricate cutting is just phenomenal. And then using our satin stitch as our finishing stitch for the applique. But wait, there's just one more that I think I want to show you. Just 1 second, and I'll show you this. Now this is a lovely bag done by Mary. And as you can see, she has freestanding, three-dimensional flowers cut. Again, she used several layers. I set that right there for now. And you can see the different cuts, just to show you. Can you see that? Well, I certainly hope so. And just to give you a better idea, you can see here the many layers of fabric that she cut using the cutting blades. Can you see the many layers that she cut? Isn't that fantastic? I just love that. Well, I have a few more things to show you, but I certainly hope you got the idea of how simple and easy this is to do using the cutting blades. So if you'll just stand by for just a moment, we're going to go back and show you some more things.